Friends, welcome to Adda247. Today's lecture is one of the most important lectures. Why? Because we'll be covering numericals on value at risk, BFM. Module B, very important topic. Roughly you'll get 3 to 4 marks on numericals. Then we'll be covering CRAR formula and the meaning. Remember, CRAR is the base of module B. BFM. Okay, even module this ABM also. Some part is asked in module A also. In module ABM, in module D, it is asked. Okay. Then RBI requirements for Basel 2 and 3. This is common for ABM and BFM because here CRAR and RBI requirement, these are common for ABM and BFM. So watch the video till the end and remember you will definitely gain something from this from exam point of view. Before that, download Adda247 app on your mobile. Also join Officers Adda247 YouTube channel. This in this app you will get the study material, live lectures, video lectures, plus study tests, online tests. You will get it, everything whatever you require for CIB you will definitely get it over here. So don't go anywhere else, directly download this app and join it. Okay, we are starting this June 20th. Okay, case study batch means Monday, means today only. So it is started, so join that as fast as you can. More on that later. Let's turn to the topic. Okay, VR numericals. Let's start with the topic. Question number 1. Say this: if the daily volatility of a security is 2%, how much will be the monthly volatility? Firstly, understand what is volatility. Volatility means the movements. Here it's like this. Suppose if this stock, let's say I'll consider this stock graph. Okay, this is the average. Now if the stock is moving like this, so this is known as volatility. Okay, how much it deviates from its mean, that is known as the volatility. So daily volatility of the stock is 2%. So daily it is fluctuating 2% here or 2% there. Okay, how much will be the monthly volatility? So it's remember, the logic is very simple. Always in exam you will be given either daily volatility or you will be given some monthly volatility and told to calculate the daily volatility. Formula is very simple. See here, monthly volatility equals to daily volatility into square root of 30. Why square root of 30? Because we require monthly. So what do you understand from this formula? The basic is daily volatility. Anywhere you go, you have to calculate the daily volatility at in any case. Okay, so calculate the daily volatility if not given. Okay, if it is given, then it's easy. So how will I write this then? See here, monthly equals to daily into square root of number of days. So that's why I've written it 30. Okay, daily it's given as 2%. So 2% into square root of 30 is what? 5.477. So what is the answer you are getting? 2 into 5 points. So 10.95%. Now what do you mean by this? See here, you mean that in a month this stock will fluctuate roughly 11% year-ender. So if the value of that stock is, let's say 100, or that commodity, not only stock, if the value of the commodity is, let's say 100, so it might go to 111, or on the downside it might go to 89 rupees. So if you are a trader or if you are in the treasury, then these things are very important for you. Okay, so got this point firstly. Now tell me, have you understood regarding volatility, the meaning of volatility, means how it is to be, how does it move, and what is the meaning of volatility, means what is the deviation, from where does it deviate? It deviates from the mean, always the standard. See here, it can be mean, mode, median, or standard deviation. It can be anything. Okay, which is taken as a benchmark. Means this line, how much it deviates from this line, that is the meaning of volatility. Okay, we have the similar topic in ABM also. Okay, in numericals. Got this point? Okay, if per annum volatility is 30% and number of trading days per annum is 250, how much will be the daily volatility? Now see here, we require daily volatility over here, and what is given? Per annum. Annum is given. Annum means 365 days, right? But here what is given? Number of trading days is 250. So we have to consider 250 only, not 365. Remember, whatever is the trading days given, that is considered as a year. So again use the same formula. Your annual volatility equals to, here I'll write it over here, annual volatility equals to daily into square root of what? What is the square root now? 250, right? Square root of 250. So annual equals to daily into square root of 250. But what do you know now? You know annual volatility 30%. Daily you don't know. And square root of 250 you have found out over here 15.81. Everyone find out yourself. You must have hands-on on the calci. Okay. So 30 equals to daily volatility into 15.81. So how to find out the daily now? Daily equals to 30 upon 15.81, roughly 1.9. Okay. What does it mean? It means that in a year, if the stock fluctuates, 30%, then per day this stock will fluctuate roughly 2% plus or minus. Means what? If my stock value or my commodity value is 100, it might go to 102 or it might go to 98. Got this point, everyone? Okay. Now I'll ask you one simple question. If my weekly volatility is, let's say, 7% weekly, okay? Weekly volatility is 7%. Then what is my daily volatility? Find out. Write fast. Now let me check your logic, okay? So what is the answer? Fast yourself. I'll also try it over here. You'll also try it over here. Let's try it, okay? Go fast. Give me the answer. Yes. Quite simple, isn't it? So weekly equals to what? Weekly equals to daily into square root of, now what? 7, right? So I want daily volatility. This I know 7%. So daily equals to what? 7 upon square root of 7. So what is that? Find out. Yeah. Let's do that. I'll do it here over here. You do it over there. Okay. Let's find out. So 7 and square root. Square root of 7 equals to 2.64. See this. Square root of 7 is 2.64. So 7 upon 2.64. Yes. Many of you have got the answer. Correct. Into this 7. So it is, yeah, 7 upon 2.64. So 7 upon 2.64. It is 2.64, roughly the same. Okay. So answer is daily volatility is roughly 2.64. Right. Many of you have got it correct. That's what I wanted to test. Try it yourself for 15 days. Calculate it for 15 days also. Okay. We'll move on. Now it means you have got the answers and you understood the logic. Now next one. Similar type but difficult one. One day value at risk of a portfolio is 50,000 with 97% confidence in a period of 1 year of 300 trading days. How many times the loss on the portfolio may exceed 50,000? Now what does it mean? What does this question mean? See this. The volatility of some portfolio is given as 50,000, means here up to 50,000 the risk is manageable. Means what? I'll make two parts now. Let's say I'm in the banking treasury department, and if my value of that portfolio goes up to 50,000, let's say it's a loss. Okay, let's say it's a loss. Now if the loss over here and loss over here, both side losses only, if the loss is less than 50,000, then I feel, my bank feel it's manageable, it's okay for me. But if it is more than 50,000, then I am at a huge risk. Okay. So what I have to do? If it's up to 50,000, it's okay. No worries. No worry. Okay. But if it is beyond 50,000, then I am in a worry. Then I am in a problem. Okay. So how to handle this situation? And this problem is regarding handling this situation only. So how to handle this here? Out of 100 days, 97 days, here 97% confidence means what? Out of 100 days, 97 days, what are we doing? Our loss is within 50,000, so it's manageable. So what does it mean? So out of 100 days, if 97 days it's manageable, it means remaining 3 days what? See here, I'll write it over here. Out of 100, here I'll write it. Out of 100, 97 is good, I will say. Okay. So what is bad? 3 days. This is what I have to look at. So this is bad, right? So if out of 100 it is 3 days, so what is the question given? In a period of 1 year of 300 trading days, how many times the loss will exceed 50,000? So out of 100, 3 days the loss exceeds. So out of 300 it will be direct proportion, right? 300 into 3 upon 100. So it will be 300 into 3 upon 100. So it is 9 days. Okay, got this point? So for 9 days in the year, my loss will exceed 50,000. So I have to check for those 9 days. Remaining days, it's no worry. My bank means my portfolio is going very well. Okay, that is the meaning of this question, and that is how it is to be solved. See here, again I'll tell you, somebody is typing yes, they want it again. You can type in the comment section whatever you want. Okay, so 100 out of 100, 97 days. See here, 97% confidence means out of 100, 97 days my loss is good, means up to 50,000, but 3 days it is bad, beyond 50,000. So I have to look at this bad part. So out of 100, 3 days. So out of 300, it is 300 into 3 direct proportions. Here there are two proportions, right? Inverse and direct. When we have the bond calculations, bond means price of the bond and rate of the bond, and this interest rate. So their price of the bond and interest rate, there they are inverse proportion. So there what do we do? Nn upon d, numerator into numerator upon denominator. But here it's a direct proportion. If number of days increase, this 3 days also increase. So it is a direct. So dn upon d, denominator into numerator upon dn upon n. Okay. So 300 into 3 upon 100. So we get it 9 days. Okay. This is the way we always calculate. Okay. So we'll go to next problem now. Before that, say this batch of case study which is started, it consists of ABM, BFM case studies. Remember, in CAIB, you get 12 case studies in ABM, 12 case studies in BFM of 5 marks each. So 12 5 is 60. Your passing mark is 50, right? So your passing or failure is decided by the case studies. So join this case study batch as fast as possible. We'll solve all the numericals and the case studies, big numericals. Huh? So what are the salient points of this? 20 plus hours of two-way interactive live classes, specially designed for CAIB July 22 exam. Master revision batch for last minute preparations. Here, this is LMR, last minute revision. Okay. Recorded videos are available. So if you are not able to attend by any chance at 6 AM, you can see the recorded videos. Okay. So go for it as fast as possible. How to reduce the fees and how to get the discount, I'll tell you at the end. So before that, solve this numericals on your own. Let me check how many of you can solve. One day VAR of 50,000 with 90% confidence in a year of 250 days. Now the days is 250. How many times the portfolio will exceed, may exceed 50,000. So solve it now. Fast. Here, I'll give you the hint over here. Out of 100, what is the confidence level? 90. So 90 is good. So 10 is bad. So out of 100, 10 is bad. So what are the trading days given? 250. 250, it will be what? So direct proportion or indirect? When 100 goes to 250, this 10 will also increase. So it is dn upon n, right? 250 into 10 upon 100. So you get it 25. See this 25 answer, you have got it over here, right? So this is the way you have to solve. These are all 1 mark questions. So now the next topic of the schedule, CRAR. Here many books call this CAR also, capital adequacy ratio, but some books call it, means majority nowadays call it CRAR. Okay, capital to risk weighted asset ratio. Capital to risk weighted asset ratio. Okay, should I write it? Capital to, I'll directly write this RWA. Okay, risk weighted asset ratio. So what is the formula for that? CRAR equals to capital upon RWA. See this, tier 1 plus tier 2 means both are capital only. So capital upon RWA. Okay. Now if this is capital upon RWA, capital consists of two parts, tier 1 and tier 2. There is also a third part, tier 3, but that is not included over here in calculations. Why? Because tier 3 is an emergency capital, only emergency, and that also due to market risk. That is not to be taken into calculations. Okay. So tier 1 and tier 2. What does tier 1 consist of? Tier 1 consists of free capital. Free. Okay. Free means there I don't have to pay anything. And tier 2 is the paid capital. Paid. Okay. That's why there is a separate name for tier 1. It's called as going concern. Going. Okay. It's going ongoing because I don't have to pay anyone. And this is gone concern. Gone. Okay. Always remember this. This is gone concern tier 2 and this is going. Why? Because going means what? I don't have to pay anything. See here. What will tier 1 consist of? I'll write it over here. T1 will consist of what? Share capital. Shares. Okay. Second, net profit. Then third, R&S, reserves and surplus. Okay. R&S. Fourth, there are many others like PNCP and others also because that comes under 81. PNCP. Okay, this comes under AT1 means additional tier 1. Okay, and this is tier 2. Now tier 2 will consist of all paid capitals. Loan, if I take a loan from somebody for my capital, or bonds. Okay, then we have revaluation reserves. There are many means T1 only consists of one, that is 80. T2 consists of only one, that is 82. But T1 consists of two parts. Always remember this. T1 will have two parts. Which one? CET1 and 81. Okay, CET1 will have these three parts: share, net profit and R&S. I'll write this over here: shares, net profit and R&S. Okay, and 81 will have this PNCP, and second part is IPDI, means innovative perpetual debt instruments they call it. Okay, so these are the parts of T1 and T2. Okay, got this point? So this was the second part of our schedule. And third part, what are the RBI requirements? So capital, see here, what does Basel say? Basel says minimum CRAR should be 8%. But what does RBI say? RBI says it should be 9%. So we have to follow RBI, not Basel. Okay. So because why RBI? Because RBI is 1% higher than Basel. So what do we mean by this? If somebody is higher than, then we'll follow that higher so that we become more safe. And T1 also. T1 Basel says 6%. RBI says 7%. RBI says 7%. Okay. So we'll follow RBI again. Okay. Then what about this nationalized banks? RBI has given, government has given a very strict warning. Okay. The CRAR for all the public sector banks should be at least 12% and not 9%. So now government has gone a step further and made these things safer. Okay, so CRAR for nationalized banks will be 12% and not 9%. Okay, got this point? So now coming back to this case study batch, how to use this code? Remember, to use this code you have to go to Adda247. See here, I'll tell you, I'll go live and tell you. Go to Adda247. Yeah, see this on Adda247. You go there and you will see all the exams. See this JAIIB and CAIIB. Click on this JAIIB CAIIB. You'll see these all the captions over there. Click on this CAIIB. Once you click on this CAIIB, you'll get all the batches over here. Okay, view all. Click on view all. Once you click on view all, you'll see this case study batch. See this. Click on this case study batch. Okay, once you click on this, you will get all the material or the details as I've told you. See this, what is CIB, subjects covered, then the highlights over here. See these highlights, I'll mark them over here. See these highlights. Okay, you can read them. Now about the fees, 8799. Okay, and click on view offer. Now you will see the discount. See this, 8799. Click on this offers. Put the coupon code Y432. Click apply. Once you click apply, see this, the fees has reduced to 2023, means 8799 reduced to 2023. Now what does it mean? If you clear the CIB, this 2023 will be recovered in 2 months. 1300 is the average increment, 12 to 1300, right? So in 2 months you will be recovering. So what do you mean by this? It is a lifetime investment. Go for it as fast as possible. I'll stop over here and tomorrow again